Okay, so today what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a video reviewing my match against Dadpool at SoCal's Arcadian. And this first match, it wasn't that bad. Overall, I should say the set wasn't that bad. We did have a run back in winners, which was easily one of the best and most fun sets I've ever played. It was crazy back and forth, and it ultimately went to Dadpool, but it was like last stock, last hit, a lot of fun. Nevertheless, this set, probably my biggest mistakes were just technical flubs during combos. Recoveries were pretty good overall, but there were some key moments where I just didn't clutch it out. And just a couple lazy approaches, but overall, I'm going to play this, I guess at half speed would probably be a better idea. But, so it starts off, we strike 2 Delfinos. I personally like big stages, and I know some Wario players like big stages too, so that was one of the main reasons that I picked this stage overall. But starting off with a couple wavelands, lazy wavelanded approach Nair on shield, really not safe. But right there, Dadpool goes for the kind of lackluster, once again, and I get this twice here, you can see it again. I get this 2 times in a row. He gets me off stage. The late hit Nair is not ever going to break my armor, even the strong hit. And this Nair right here, if you back it up and you go right here, my big problem was I was way too late. You can see me, I double jumped right here underneath this orange platform, but if I was quicker and I fast fell right about here, like right when I came off of the platform, I definitely would have connected with this Nair and probably been able to get like a down tilt, because he's a low percentage, so he would have either been in a tech chase, and I highly doubt he would have teched, and I would have gotten a down tilt. But right here, you can see it. Right now, he's still in the animation, so no questions asked. I could have punished here with a potential neutral air, maybe even a forward air. So I'm off stage again, and I should be double jumping right away because there's nothing Wario's going to get on me, but instead I recover low, and I really don't ever recommend this for any Yoshi player because 99% of the time Yoshi's going to be recovering high, or he should be. Here I didn't. I do take a back air. Obviously it's not going to break the armor at this low of percentage, and I do get an air. I do get an air, which is good, and followed up, this was kind of nice too. He's still in hit stun, so this was a true combo. I don't know. He did touch the ground. I'm not too sure if he was in hit stun here. Nevertheless, I do get a down smash off of it. I did capitalize in a bad situation, so that wasn't too bad on my part. Could have been better, though. Definitely shouldn't have recovered low here. And here, he does do these lazy side Bs, and he does get punished a handful of times for it in this set. Right here, though, unfortunately, it's not one of those times. What I should have done, as you can see kind of right about here, throws me off, does his back air, gets the Nair to down smash, and right here, I run up. I know I saw him do this because we played like maybe one friendly earlier, or I was watching him play, it doesn't matter. He did this, and I go for the double. Now the annoying part here, you can even see this exact frame. I pause, my head comes back, and the hitbox is all right here. Very next frame, because of my head flying back from the forward air, I take that. Had I gone for the neutral air, probably would have been better off, because right here, right there, if I faded back with the neutral air, I believe the side B is slightly negatively disjointed, not by a lot, but it is, so I could have thrown out a hitbox. But right here, he is going to get a decent combo because of the tech chase on the platform. I just duck under that side B. And right here was a huge flub on my part. This could have been a stock. Because right here, he goes off. Another lazy side B on his part. He does get away with it, though, because right here, I was going to side B. And right there, I accidentally hit right first. I was supposed to be holding left, because I could have reversed my momentum and quickly flown to the right to potentially grab ledge, which I know I can from this distance. So then I try and make up for it to like, oh, I'm going to down tilt him. But side B, you can reverse the momentum right in the opposite direction once you hit the ground, which is really good. And I should have done it there. I kind of just mixed up the inputs in my head. Definitely should have been a stock right there, because if we back up again, right here, he's off stage. And if you look, the fact that this should have been a stock, if I grabbed ledge here instead of like lazily did the side B, he went for the sweet spot, so I easily could have armored through that up B, the weak hit of it, and grabbed ledge. But once again, I go for the lazy down tilt. No way is that going to hit him that early in the ledge grab. And he punishes, which is good. Nice thing too, though, I DI'd away, DIing Wario stuff is different. You gotta smash DI a lot of the stuff, usually up or away, and I did that there. I think it might have just been normal DI considering the percentage. And here was another flub. This was supposed to be a back air, I believe. If we back up just a little bit here. So he goes for the dash attack, not safe. Should have been a double jump canceled nair out of shield. But right here he rolls, takes the down air, and oddly enough this works out just because of wonky hitboxes and circumstances. He misses the down tilt because my down smash, I pulled my forward, I did the pivot down smash, so my hurt box flew forward, he misses, and then I connect with the down smash. So it's pretty good. And right here, solid read on the roll. And this should have been a double jump canceled up air or a rising up air, but nevertheless I do take him up and I get a very solid combo. So the improvise back air ends up working. And here's another lazy side B. I chase after him, which I shouldn't. I should have either gone for the grab or the forward air. And right here I pretty much screwed myself because of it. If we back up just a little bit here, right about here is where it happened. So I just ran up, and this is at half speed once again. So I'm throwing eggs, which is good. And right here, what I wanted to do, I had positioning. He was working for center stage, but I gave him back center stage, and I could have easily just gone for the neutral B to stuff this, or even like a pullback down smash, because right at center stage, he's got all that N lag. Pullback F smash would have been fantastic. Could have done it, but instead I dashed towards him, end up taking a forward smash to the face. And once again, I took forever. I don't think I was in hit stun this whole time, but I took a long time to recover. Nevertheless, he takes the stock. Still good edge guard on his part. And right here, come right back with a nice double jump nair, reversed it, and a couple of eggs. I'm looking to keep him away from ledge. And right here, this is one problem Sneeze pointed out to me that I do have here and there. But basically what happened was he said I'm crouching a lot near ledge, which isn't that bad all the time because I'll explain later about options. But I'm crouching by ledge, and I see right here I missed the down tilt. And what I should have done at this point, because I know he does it often, is he's going to go for the double jump from ledge. And at this point, I think he still has invincibility. All I should have done was just jumped and seen what he wanted to do, because right now, like, he gets a combo because of this. I stuff him with the jab, which is pretty good. And this right here should have been a dash attack, because right here, he doesn't even sweet spot with his jump. That dash attack, if I was good on my timing, definitely would have hit Wario, and that definitely would have been the stock. Nevertheless, I go for another lazy down tilt, but not too bad, because I do get the nair, which I believe, yes, this will be the stock, just because fantastic double jump reverse is awesome. So that'll be the stock, and it's still pretty even. I'm not doing too bad, but there's a couple of key mistakes that I made that first stock. Right here, I don't... Oh, no, I was trying to wave dash, or wave land, I should say. Just missed it. Didn't matter too much, but right here he gets the DI mix-up on the bite. I did DI correctly, but he goes for it again. He gets side B. Decent punish. I can't really do too much about it, because even spot dodge wouldn't do anything. Gets another bite, and at this point I'm just thinking, okay, I got to start punishing those, because he's usually just coming down on top of me with those. Couple of eggs, side B on stage just to get near. And right here again, this was another huge punish that I could have done, because right here I'm coming back and the animation ends, and I'm not too familiar with Wario because I don't face that many that often, but had I naired right here, I could have gotten a down tilt for a potential tech chase and gotten backstage positioning on him, but instead I air dodged the platform, and that gets me back aired. And right here, decent neutral B. That was not that bad because it did threaten the space and he couldn't really do much. But I do get punished afterward for this, because right here, I think I was in jump squat actually. So what I should have done here was just rolled, if not spot dodged, because that down tilt's really fast. Just lack of, I shouldn't say lack of practice, just good play on his part recognizing that. Right here, I do get the B reverse on the neutral B. And luckily we see there that the side B is negatively disjointed because egg has a hitbox in the air if you roll off of a platform. So we saw that there. But another back air. And right here, I think this was all because I pop out. And I got a little greedy here. What I should have kept doing was just rolled. Just kept going in the side B, go towards ledge. Sure, I give him center stage potentially, or we even reset to neutral more than likely. But once again, I'm taking forever. And this didn't end up mattering this much right here, because luckily that egg clanks for me. But what I should have done is kept rolling, but he gets the back air, and I should be double jumping right here. Like, I would have gotten to the platform much faster, likely been above him, and he wouldn't have gotten the sweet spot up air either way. So jab, jab, down tilt, set up for another tech chase, and right here, I'm very hesitant. I'm not sure why, but I was really hesitant on the tech chase. It should have been a pivot grab, no questions asked, but I go for the back air. Decent spacing because I flew back, and right here, this is an invincible egg, and luckily it stuffs him from edge guarding me, and a nice reverse hit of the down smash ended up giving him a bit of trouble. And also, this is one thing I've been doing a lot. Once again, you're seeing it here, crouching at ledge, waiting to down tilt. I took way too long on the ledge there. I could have stayed back, thrown eggs, gotten guaranteed percent, and just played it safer. Definitely could have at least traded with Nair if I were to throw an egg right about, let me see, back up a little bit. Right here, where I throw an egg. It's already occupying the space. I could have thrown another egg, double jumped, or just jumped, just regular hop right here, Nair, potentially trade, which is damage. And on a stock like this, trading, I wouldn't die on the other end. He gets the bite once again. I'm not expecting it. Shoulder bash is going to take the stock. So I'm going to zoom up just a bit here. So we're back, and missed the L cancel there, I think, but he gets a back air because I was lazy with that. The Nair covered a few options. That wasn't that bad of an attack overall. And right here, his lazy side B. And this was funny because you can even see me say it. Let's pretend this works because I forward air, which is good, on the punish on the miss side B, which is fine. This was supposed to be a back air, I believe. Either a back air or a down B. No, yeah, I was trying to down B and B reverse, but instead of down B and then holding right, because this definitely, I think he says, this definitely would have been a down B. It probably wouldn't have killed. Honestly, this ended up just working out because Dadpool kind of panicked, not knowing what to do. I side B'd, and I was in this egg for way too long. There was no reason to ever do this. But luckily, since I saw him fade back and not attack, I go for the pop-out hit, and then I get the pivot down smash, like the furthest hitbox, and I end up taking the stock because he doesn't want to burn the fart here, which is respectable. But it was kind of funny. So, nevertheless, we're back. He has a slight lead again, but 14% is just one, maybe two hits against Yoshi. So, right here, I juke him out. And that's fine. So this is the important thing, because yes, he has solid aerial mobility, and this really messed with me. My timing on this was pretty bad. So I get the egg, I get a second egg, damage is damage, and this forward air I fast fell just slightly too early, and as you can see, the fast fall, I didn't get the hitbox out. I was gonna fair jab and then pivot grab, didn't end up getting it. But then he gets the grab, gets another edge guard opportunity. I fade back because I know he's looking for that waft. A solid pivot grab on my part. And this right here, this could have been one of the biggest punishes of the match. Because as we all know, Yoshi gets a grab, things are about to go down. So I get it. I miss the double jump canceled up air. And this is where I get punished for not even doing the proper combo. Basically because I see him here, I fade back, and I could have gotten at least two up airs here, because the first one didn't even send him above the platform, so it could have easily been double jump canceled up air, rising up air into Nair, or even rising up air into forward air for the tech chase. But instead, I go for the single up air and get punished pretty hard for it. And down tilt and F smash. And yeah, this is why I get punished pretty hard because of this. And right here, where is so here. I take to ledge because of the F smash, and I drop so low for that double jump that at this point I know I can trade because of armor, which is exactly what I almost do, but it ends up working out because I spaced decently on the falling neutral air and he just shielded. So I figure, okay, he's going to jump out of shield or something. F smash stuffs him. But basically what I should have done was hop from ledge for the waveland and thrown an egg, because if we see right here, he sends me off stage with the F smash after the down tilt. This should have been egg for damage and then potential neutral air. I mean, honestly, 1 or 2 eggs is never going to hurt you on the ledge, especially if you got the frame perfect. And right here, he gets a little bit lazy, and luckily my 10 minutes of crouching at the ledge end up paying off and it takes the stock. So pretty good. Luckily, you always have to look for those missed sweet spots, because down tilt at any time against a majority of the cast can be a stock. So right here, this was lazy too. I jabbed. This should have been jab, jab, and then down tilt, but I jabbed once, thought now down tilt, and I just dropped through platform. You can see that previous like frame or two to potentially try for an up air. So I missed that, dropped through platform. He gets the jab, jab. Luckily though, it doesn't matter too much, because right here I'm just being overly aggressive because I saw, oh, I have the lead, I can take this game, and I was just too enthusiastic with the potential punish here, because I get the jab, and you can see right there, I'm dropping through platform. Shouldn't have done it. It just should have been jab, jab, down tilt, but instead he's going to get a decent punish. I say decent because he is going to trade. I get the L cancel. This should have been a down tilt, but I think we clank. Jab works out, honestly. Where was the down tilt supposed to be? So another jab, jab, and then F smash. This should be, oh man, I dipped down from the double jump, so animation pains, but yeah, I didn't shield drop, I think, a single time in this game, which I really should have. But right here, he misses the second jab, and this right here was me sitting in shield when I should have pivot grabbed at least twice. But get the air dodge on the recovery mix-up. Pretty good recovery there. Definitely helped out. But once again, I took way too long on this ledge right here, and this ultimately loses me the stock right about here. So I'm on ledge. I could double jump back and then neutral B to land on the platform because I know he's not expecting that. But instead, I took forever on the ledge, and I end up suffering for it and losing the stock. So he brings it back to even because of this, and here we are. So he's looking for something. He's bobbing and weaving. Once again, the neutral B I did not use enough because he was shielding, looking a lot for grabs, which he did get on me early in the set. And right here, once again, he's getting me with some of these lackluster side Bs where he's falling down, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, nair. But instead, I didn't even double jump or anything. Honestly, a trade at this point would not have been that bad because I'd still have the advantage, but I don't double jump in time. Honestly, up smash would have been absolutely way more safe here. What I could have done was dashed forward slightly and up smashed, because right here the hitbox is all in front of him. So I could just dash up smash for about 15, 16, however much percent, and not even have had to worry about trading here. So could have been an up smash. And right here, I just wanted to get center stage. I wanted stage positioning. Definitely ended up working out in my favor. Stuff him with my own neutral air, and doesn't really read the spot dodge, but back air is safe on shield. So, and right here I got a little over ambitious with my double jump. He goes for the down air. I'm still being a little bit aggressive, like when I don't need to be. I could have just dash danced and waited. He missed spaces the back air. This should have been potentially an F smash right here. If I faded forward a bit more, like right about here, and then F smashed, I would have avoided the grab entirely and then hit him with the forward smash. But instead he gets a punish here, and he up B's early, but he fades back, so that was good on his part. I could have neutral B'd and got the B reverse here. Didn't end up getting that though, like right here. Here's where he's off stage, I believe. And I think it was earlier, like right about here. Yeah, right here. So right here he fades back. And right here, this should have been a B reverse neutral B. Would have gotten it free damage, but instead I just kind of waited out. But the good double jump cancel reverse neutral air, pretty good. And once again, I'm crouching forever at ledge right here. I could have nared, thrown eggs, all sorts of things. And right here, just going to finally decide to throw an egg. A little bit too late though, as now it's almost even. and he does have the fart on line. I just run up, and now I'm thinking, now I'm not going to crouch at ledge, but instead I was just lazy with it. He gets a couple down tilts, and second one connects, and that was game 1. I was a little frustrated, you could see, but you know, he definitely played well enough to take the game over me. I did have a couple of mistakes, and yeah, so right here, the biggest thing I'm thinking of for stages is just where are we going to go. He bans small stages. Obviously, he wants larger stages, but personally, I like large stages. In this matchup especially, I should have gone FOD as a comfort pick, but instead I go for a second comfort pick of mine, which is Dreamland. I can kill him easier than he can kill me, especially off the top. He does have the waft, but that's only considering if it's online. Assuming it's an option at all times isn't really the way to go. So that was the big reason I picked the stages. I do enjoy larger stages depending on matchups, but I like it in this matchup at least. So yeah, most prefer small stages. I do prefer large stages in certain matchups, and probably the biggest reason that I feel I should touch on is, yes, Wario can kill Yoshi pretty well, but if I'm recovering high and I'm being very smart with spacing and not getting hit, Wario can have a hard time killing me without a waft, because he's usually going to have to get like a back air or some sort of aerial to break my armor. So anyways, going back into this, so I get the up tilt, and I get a little bit greedy, and once again, this is one of my biggest issues, and there's a handful of giant mistakes in this match that definitely made it not easy, but made Dadpool's life much easier than it should have been. So going back here, so I get the grab, which is great. I up throw because a lot of times he was DIing down throw, and I wasn't really getting much off it. And considering Wario's fairly heavy, we're going to see a guaranteed up tilt, which is good. And then right here, that should have been an up air. Rising up air, I'm not sure. But I never really even took notice of it, but he's always double jumping out of my combos usually. Like, that's his preference. He's not really going for trades with nairs or anything like that. So had I taken note of that, the rising up air definitely would have been a good option. Potentially could have even taken away his second jump. So anyways, he resets to neutral with that double jump after my whiff. And I'm doing a little bit of and right here, this is what I was talking about, lazy approaches. I'm just assuming that this would work. So I do Waveland, fine, whatever. I could have done a multitude of things here. Probably stopped right where I'm at and thrown an egg to stop my momentum to prevent this down air. Instead, I trade. And then at this point, he's going to get a couple jabs in, which are going to lead to a lot against Yoshi. He gets the grab off of it, the up throw, the up air, and I DI it not amazingly, but you can't DI that super hard to the right either. It won't really go that far outside of that, but either way, we see right here, back up it again. So he does get the combo, and right here he gets a little greedy. This should have been a shield drop nair right here, because if we look at it again, he hits my shield, probably until shield stun. Right about here, you can see I release my shield. So I could have shield dropped, and if I naired, even the hitbox, I don't believe comes out quite yet, maybe like the very next frame or so. But even then, on reaction, if I was near frame perfect on this, easily could have gotten a shield drop nair. So that was definitely a possibility here. But he edge cancels it. I don't think he was expecting the edge cancel, and luckily I get to punish with a nair. And here, lazy egg, not really smart at all. I wasn't expecting to turn around. I accidentally did the pivot. I was trying to throw it right above the ledge. Don't really get punished for it, and luckily, there's that B reverse, because he was shielding a decent amount, and that enabled me to get the thing. And this is a nice follow-up. I'm pretty happy about this. Because of this, he always likes drifting towards me, because you do get 14 frames of invincibility from the neutral B, but the thing is, right when you get him in the egg and he breaks out, a lot of them, and this is the reason that 99.9% of Yoshi is going to throw eggs after the neutral B, is depending on your opponent's playstyle, they're going to do certain things. They're either going to fade towards you, go for an aerial, some are going to double jump out, some might air dodge if they're not too familiar with it. But he was pretty aggressive. He's invincible here, and then very soon after those iframes end, the egg connects, which allows me to come up here. It wasn't I think it was more so a string than anything, of course, but nevertheless, that was good damage. So pretty good overall from that. And right here, again, he's just coming back with neutral airs, and basically for free. So he's off stage. The egg's all right, kind of makes him not able to refresh behind him with a double jump. He reads the tech, and this was smart by him, but let me back it up again. So we're right here where he's off stage, throw the egg, didn't want him drifting back for the double jump to refresh invincibility. And right here, again, I don't know why, but for some reason I don't even know if I up smashed this entire game. I really should have right here, because at worst it would have been a trade, but he would have hit me with late hit nair, which as you can see did what, 5-ish%. So probably should have been an up smash really. This really I teched neutral. Pretty good read overall by Dadpool. Obviously, it was just a tech chase scenario. He guessed right, so good on him. And right here, again, I was out of hit stun. I went into tumble about, let's see, right after the F smash, right there. So like right when I was even with the ledge, right about here. But instead, I decided to drift down even more. And, you know, he doesn't get anything off of it, but really that was kind of I should be mashing jump right there. And right here, this is a little bit of cheese. I honestly don't know why I did this, but right here, I was just thinking nair. Honestly, nair would have been kind of funny here, because I dropped down hoping for the nair, and I think I get hit. Yeah, I'm hit right here. I get hit, I get stage spiked by the side of the pineapple, and that does it. But thing is, if I had gone for nair there and traded, I wouldn't fly down with the lingering effect of nair. But at that point, even with best possible end of my double jump, I'm still stone faced, and this is the thing, because I've worked on my mentality a lot. In the past, I probably would have been like so flustered at this, and but I've worked on it. You can see I barely even have a reaction. I'm just like, okay, Yoshi things, I'll live with it, and let's, next stock. So I'm pretty proud of that. That didn't lose my cool in any way, just whatever. Things happen, next stock. So once again, this is almost identical to what I did first stock. Dadpool doesn't punish this time, but I go up this way with a rising nair, just thinking it'll hit somehow, like just hoping. It's not even a guarantee or anything. He doesn't punish. And there, I had the right idea, but my timing was just off. Because right here, I'm just lazy with it. I thought he was going to drift right. And right here, right there, I should have done right here, because I started drifting right. The very second that I saw myself drifting and he missed the down air, this should have been B reverse, neutral B, because you can even see, especially with the B reverse, that would hit. So I had the right idea, was just a little bit late on it. But yeah, damage is damage. Every bit matters. So there I get it. I catch him with the super lazy nair again. Yeah, there, not sure what that was. I think I might have accidentally double jump landed, but nevertheless, there it is. We get him in the egg, and this time he's going to be a little more defensive. And I did this against Z-Man at Paragon, where I had egged his shield, and I guess Lucario has a smaller one, because this often works against a handful of characters, where throw an egg, breaks down shield, but as you can see, he's going to shield it, and then I was hopeful that the nair would shield poke him, but he had just enough shield to avoid that, and this is an easy shield grab. Now the thing too, if you notice, right when I naired his shield, right here, so I get him in the egg, throw it, and right there. So I nair him, and he doesn't react for a long time to this. And this is one thing that I should have taken advantage of, because I get one jab, and probably, maybe this is just wishful thinking. I could definitely have buffered like spot dodge here at best, but shield grab was pretty good just because of the fact that I kind of like overextended. Probably a forward air would have been much, much better of an option, but he does get a good punish on me for this. And that, I don't know what I was thinking here. I was just so... I just wanted to play really safe here, because I saw that I was down, But this should have been an up air. Granted, it wouldn't do damage. He is shielding, but damage is damage, and hitting his shield in general, especially right here, you can see he's even angling it down and to the right. If I was a little bit more patient, I could have shield poked him with the up air even. But I don't. It comes down with a bite, and I just kind of waltzed away and, yeah, saw this coming a while ago, just because a lot of times he was doing this earlier in our set. He was just falling down with bite, and I think he noticed. You can even see his face. Like, yeah, no, that's not gonna fly. I'm not gonna mosey on into that one this time. So, and luckily had some pretty good movement here. And this is one thing I feel Yoshi really flourishes with, is having a movement to be able to avoid your opponent when they're coming back from a fresh stock. That way they can't take advantage of their invincibility. So I do that, and he no longer has invincibility. And right here, this is one thing I'm going to be working on. Let's see, back it up just a tiny bit, right about a whole second more. So right here, I saw that I could stuff him, and I was trying to do a B turnaround, but instead I do the B reverse my momentum and miss. I don't really pay for it, and luckily I stuff him with an up tilt. And right here, now I'm starting to up smash, but really this should have been dash back pivot grab. Just because a lot of people after the first up tilt, they're like, okay, it's not going to be a true combo. And even I knew that. And I was really hoping for the up smash here, but he just stuffs it with a forward air. Down tilt, and then dash attack. I think he looks for the waft around here. Gets the back air, which breaks pretty early. And this one too. So he F smashed my shield, guaranteed punish on shield because it's just not safe. And I nair. But if you notice, I'm drifting. I went from here to here. I was aggressive with this. I already hit him once. I'm not going to hit him again. And he's going to get a shield, or shield grab for this. What I should have done was either A, full hopped and gone to the platform, like right here. So if I full hopped, that was a short hop, and gone to the platform, there's no way he would react to that in time. I could have even double jump canceled Nair if I wanted, but being that I'm at the ledge and I'm at 78, that's a bit risky. But even then, full hop would still bring me to the platform, so that would have been a safer option, full hop Nair out of shield. But once again, he's going to get a punish, and this is basically going to be the stock, I believe, because he gets the back air. As high as I am, I did recover high, of course, as best I could, and this was probably the best recovery possible. But nevertheless, he's going to take the stock because of a smart edge guard and a bit of a lazy nair on my part. So, and I think we're going to see it again. Yeah, another lazy. That's the third time this set where I've just done a rising nair to the right. I mean, I could throw eggs and do a little bit of anything, really. Right here, good spacing on the down tilt. And this time I was... This is where I started expecting stuff, but I just didn't react in time. I was just slow on reaction. So at this point, this should have been an up smash, an up tilt, an double jump, up air, anything. But instead, I was just lazy. I walked up, assuming I would bait something, and just didn't do anything after it. But now he's going to get the down air. I tech that, and this is where I get a bit more back into this game, because this was a pretty clean stock on my part at this point, because I read the no tech, run up down smash, check a few eggs, make him think twice, and then since I'm throwing that one egg, he's thinking he's going to sweet spot. But luckily, Yoshi's armor comes through there with the double jump reverse. And it does it. And once again, great movement on me to be able to avoid all his stuff. And this part was a little funny. I could have done so much right here, because this is the one thing that Yoshi's great at. You get that one hit, and it's all about mind games at that point, like right here. So I get the side B hit. I could have drifted back, grabbed ledge, done an invincible nair if you wanted to approach. But instead, I just dropped through hoping for something else. He gets a good forward air. And then he's going to get a falling up air off of it. And this is going to lead into Dadpool stuff. So, yeah. And I get a little... Yeah, he does spot dodge right there. That was great on his part. But really right... Let's see. Right about here. Right here. I see him approaching. This should have been a pivot grab before anything. And this, I went for the standing grab, which comes out frame 16 or 17. I think it's 16, but... pivot grab comes out frame 10, so that would have hit had I gotten the pivot grab rather than the standing grab. There's also much more end lag on the standing grab over the pivot grab, and that's what's going to get me in a bad situation here. But I do get the forward air, and this was one of the biggest mistakes in the match, was right here. Because First off, I get the forward air, which is good. But the problem is, right here, I get forward air. I could have down tilted, down smashed, probably not grab, because, yeah, he didn't shield. I shield. This was a mistake on my part because I held L too long after the L cancel, and it basically, this is another thing, almost no Yoshi player ever is going to shield grab because it takes so long, because you have to do that standing grab. And what it should have been was a forward air down smash, forward air down tilt, anything, sets up a tech chase, because Wario does not have the best tech rolls, and that's one thing about this matchup. So here he gets a good read, and what did he do prior to that? Let's see. Now we're going to go to like 26-ish. So I tech in place. Actually, no, I tech left. And he reads this, gets a good up smash. Not the best DI from me. I don't know how well that can be DI'd. But right here, oh, just barely missed that. Just barely. Just bump back a little bit. This could have been it right here. Gotten the just a little bit earlier is all I needed, but instead I miss. He gets the falling hit of the up air, and once again, I mean, I was smart here with the air dodge because I was waiting for the waft, but the problem was, again, I'm recovering way too low. I should be double jumping right here, but instead I wait way too long, and this is what made me get not really flustered, but this is just what like made me frustrated in myself, was because I made the right play. I made him waste the waft. I didn't get hit. I could have drifted back on stage easily because he's still got to fall down from that. Actually, no, I still should have gone to ledge, but I held down just too long because I was worried about this down air, but I would have grabbed ledge. I held it for just too long, and that forces me to lose my stock, and I have to play from behind by a much greater margin, because if you look at his percent, it's 21. Had I gotten that forward air and done a tech chase, a combo, anything really, other than the shield, I would have been in a way better position. But instead, I'm playing from behind now, so I got to do something about it. And dashing grab in neutral when he's halfway across the stage is not it. I shield and he comes down with the bite. Luckily, I double jump because he can't get a grab off that. So, and right here, let's back it up again. Right here. I read him going for an aerial, a defensive back air to fade back, and I go for the forward air, which isn't too bad, but this down tilt, there's no way this down tilt would ever hit anyone ever. So I don't really know what I was thinking here, because really this should have been, once again, dash away, pivot grab, because instead I go for the down tilt. If I dashed away to right about here, like middle of this little puddle, and pivot grabbed, I would have been fine. But instead, this is where Dadpool's going to get a somewhat of a punish off of the grab. But yeah, we're in neutral, and here I know he's not going to approach. He has no reason to, so I have to throw eggs. He is being smart, just avoiding all of them pretty decently well. But I saw him use his double jump, and this is why I went in, because now I know him to some degree. Now that he's up, Dadpool has patience, but he doesn't have that much patience. You know, he wants to finish my stocks off as quick as he can, and I know he's going to want to come down with some type of aerial or something to hit me. I know, and I recognize that, and this is where he shields, and he's going to get grabbed. And this bothered me, because once I get a hit in, you know, I should be, you going far with it. But the problem is, and I've mentioned this before on stream, if we back up here, you're going to see, okay, get the down throw, double jump, canceled neutral air. But, see those double jump rings? Those should always be behind Yoshi's butt anytime. Because if you're just doing this, I'm going to fall right back in front of Wispy and not have any forward momentum. And instead, I land here rather than traveling to about maybe right here for like an up smash or a tech chase or something. And had I done that, I probably would have gotten this grab. But instead, he's left with a tech chase, rolls in, the down smash. Luckily, pushes him far enough away. But instead of down smash, probably a better option. Let's see. So right here, I walked away because I was like, yeah, I got this. I read this. First one, I thought that was going to hit. And the second one, he shields. And right here, of course, he's going to miss because we just barely saw it push him back. I'm going to roll away. I want to reset to neutral. And here, I saw him again. And this, this didn't matter too much. I saw him again with that lazy side B off of platform. I'm like, okay, I'm going to nair. I didn't nair, but he does go for the down tilt, which I was expecting. Yoshi's crouch cancel game is pretty solid overall. So that down smash does well. And yeah, there I was a bit ambitious with this. The nair wasn't too bad. But then again, running all the way across the stage, giving up, not really giving up center stage, but right here, I could throw eggs. I could down tilt. I could neutral B if I want to reject an approach, anything. But I go super aggressive. Reverse it. I do get the nair on his shield. And right here, I go for the regular F smash. I don't think angling it up would have done anything. Let's see. So if we do that. Yeah, so I hit here. And honestly, I feel like if I did angle it up, I might have gotten clipped by the forward air. But nevertheless, it could have been like an up smash or something. Expecting an aerial out of shield probably would have been the better play. But instead, I shield. And this is where things don't really go too well. Just because I do get back to center stage. Maybe it's not quite yet. But here, I recognize it again. But I double jump. And this is not at all optimal. Right here. I read it. He was right here. All I had to do was just fast fall nair. That's all I had to do. Because I'm right here. And he side B's nair right there. Should have been a nair. Falling forward and down. And once again, crouch cancel down smash is putting in work. This was just smart by him overall. Not the best forward air from me. Because not only did I burn my double jump, but this is ultimately what does it for me. Because I burned my double jump in neutral for no reason really. I could have just fast fallen the full hop forward air, but instead he's going to capitalize. He gets to fart, and that's going to be the set. I knew it. But yeah, so that is going to be the set. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please feel free to smack the like button. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, and you want to ask questions, feel free. I'm always willing to help out any fellow, Yoshi mains or any Project M players for anything. Feel free. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.